Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. I don't always tell you what you want to hear, but I tell you what you need to hear to make an informed decision. Well guys, the SEC is starting to crack down on the smaller players. And here's the deal. When this crackdown comes, if you're in projects that are smaller and are somewhat suspect and try to tell you that they are part of the big picture, the utility tokens, they're going to compete with like Ethereum and things of that nature, guys, these projects are going to disappear overnight. Well, here's the news. The SEC just cracked down on the founder of HEX, Richard Hart, which Richard Hart is not his name. His name is like Richard Schillinger, I think it is. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, guys, here's the deal. You're going to see HEX, Pulsechain, and PulseX crash. You're probably going to start seeing a lot of other suspect projects start to dump because the smart money, even if you weren't smart when you got into them and you bought projects like Volt Inu, you're going to start dumping, because I got news for you guys, and I say this with love. When the SEC starts to go after the smaller projects like Drip, not to call any of them out, but yeah, I'm calling them out. I've already called them out before. They're not going to stand and fight. They're going to take their money and run and pay the fines, hope they don't go to jail. Like when you look at all the projects with Richard Hart, guys, very, very suspect. That being said, I personally was looking to maybe get into some of his projects because I knew one thing. People like Richard are immensely good at what they do. I had no doubt that in the next bull run, with his marketing and his spirit and the people that follow him, that his projects were pumped. Now, the reason I personally did not get involved is because exactly what's happening. The regulation terrifies me across the board. I can't be more bullish about crypto, period. Bitcoin, Ethereum, HBAR, Quant. I love all these amazing projects. However, my only concern is regulation. The Ripple XRP win made me feel a lot better because I really believe for the majority of legit projects like say Link and HBAR and Quant, they should be fine going into the next bull run. But news came out today from Coinbase that the SEC told Coinbase you need to get rid of all your tokens. Now this was like a month ago, and only onboard people into Bitcoin because everything else is a security. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see hundreds of notifications come across the board. Now I hope that we don't see projects like HBAR and Ethereum or whatever. I can't even tell you the damage that would do. But here's my point of making this entire video, guys. When you see projects that do not have real world utility, have bad tokenomics, and have someone that is the centerpiece, they're not central, they are centralized, like with HEX and Pulsechain and PulseX. Because guys, let's be frank. The last launch, what was Pulsechain, I think it was, or Pulsechain, I can't remember. He kept delaying it, waiting on the timing of the bull run so it would get a big pop. I don't blame him for that. But guys, I'm here to tell you, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Richard is not going to fight the SEC and go to the distance. And no matter what, his community will not stick around and keep their tokens. These tokens are going to be basically rug pulled. And hopefully, if you have them, you can swap into something really, really fast and salvage what you got. This is not financial advice whatsoever. And I'll just throw this out. One token you should look at that is very legit, that I think that everyone should take a look at, and that's HBAR. When you compare it across the board, it's one of the best projects out there. I've done my research, and the only thing that will slow down or could slow down the Hedera Foundation and HBAR would be the SEC. But guys, here's the point. I'm going to let you go. All these projects out there that are suspect, and all these ICOs that pumped and crashed, and the projects that do a lot of marketing and don't have an ecosystem, don't have a lot of developers, guys, it's going to take one letter from the SEC and those guys are going to disappear and go away. I really believe that this could be the start of what happened in 2000 in the stock market with all the .com bubble. This could be the start of the crypto bubble. Now, the good news is the legit projects, which is kind of scary to think about because there's so many legit projects like Algorand that the SEC is targeting, but this could just start a tidal wave of uncertainty, guys. And here's what I'm guessing, and I'm going to do a video on this tomorrow. Bitcoin dominance is probably about to go through the roof, and people don't like Bitcoin, and anytime you say anything positive, a lot of people say, oh, well, you're a Bitcoin maxi. Guys, you know why Bitcoin is the GOAT, right? The one. Why the big money, the institutions buy Bitcoin? Because, guys, it is the only one that is straight up legit. A lot of people are going to say XRP is proven legit. No, guys, it's going to be appealed. That's a 2, 3, 4, 5 year process to prove that that is going to withstand. But no matter what, Bitcoin is the go-to when you have uncertainty in crypto. You mark my words, guys. I'm guessing that the Bitcoin dominance is about to go to the moon. And all these people that have any money in all these suspect projects are going to start running to Bitcoin. Could be wrong, but I'm guessing there is no altcoin season coming anytime soon, and Bitcoin dominance is going to get stronger and stronger. Now, here's the good news, guys. I hope it's right. I hope Bitcoin takes off with its Bitcoin dominance. I hope projects like Algorand make newer lows. HBAR, Link, Matic, Gala, Jasmine. I hope they fall apart. Guys, it's good news. Time to get to stacking if that's true. Because no matter what, guys, and again, not financial advice, the next bull run is going to be massive. I can't be more bullish. The only risk is stacking right now because of the SEC. Think about it. If you've been stacking HEX in the last couple of months, you're dead. It's not going to pump in the next bull run. And that's the scary thing about any project. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. This is not financial advice. But go ahead and hit that like button. And either way, guys, come back and be part of this community. But remember, think long and hard, guys, if you have projects like HEX or Pulsechain or Volt Inu or, you know, some of these projects that are all hyped up like the Drip project, and they just have a lot of marketing, guys, they're probably going to die and they're not going to come back. And hey, I kind of hope they do, because the real projects that have real world utility, they're going to be the future. And guys, they're going to pump and pump, and the less competition, the more these really good projects like HBAR and Quant and XLM are going to pump. Anyway, guys, it's kind of just a warning. Come back, be part of this community. Not financial advice. Take care.